So I want to do a little video review. I bought this. It's the Jetson Haze E-Bike. Long story short, don't buy it. I won't buy it again. I'm actually returning it. This is the one that Costco had, but I bought direct from Jetson, refurbished. It's $400, which isn't bad for an e-bike, but it's just not that great. The brakes are horrible on it. The front brake works decent. I mean, I've only ridden this probably 10 miles. And you can see it's already, showing a lot of wear. Not wear, but you can tell the rotor's getting pressure from the pads. The rear hardly stops. You can't stop with it. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, and it's unacceptable. So that's pretty crappy. The lock, it's okay. It just feels sloppy. The whole folding thing. So here's the whole magnet on the rear, and then there's supposed to be a magnet on the front. First time I rode it, fell off. That was disappointing. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of, the fenders, they don't have anything to keep them stable. So if you hit or you compact, you're moving it, they get bent up. The rear one, super easy. It's always like way off from one side or the other because you're just constantly getting it hit. So it's another problem. Another thing. So this has the twist throttle, which is okay. I actually kind of like this. Super, super cheap feeling. That's a problem. But how the display is, you can't actually read the battery level unless you like scrunch down to see where it's at. So it would have been nice if this is turned, but it's not. It's another issue. Again, another issue. So this is a cell phone mount. So normally the bar goes also this way a bit for the riser. It doesn't. So you actually can't mount the cell phone. Any of the mounts I've seen, they don't mount on this unit. So that's kind of an issue. Another issue. So this is how it came to me. The lug actually doesn't sit in the brake handle, and this is the brake that works better. So that's not real great. Not impressed by it. I don't know if the metal's bent, what exactly is going on. I didn't want to mess with it because I'm going to return it. I already set up the return, but that's unacceptable. I actually do like the lights being built in. They're pretty good. Actually, they're really good. The headlight and the tail light. And when you hit the brakes, the light actually changes. I really like that. I think that's awesome. The different 3 speeds, I think that works great too. I'm impressed. Another thing, and I'm not happy about this, is the battery. So this was refurbished. I understand it's not new, but the battery date code is 22. So I think it was October, but anyways, 22. It's pretty old. That makes me uncomfortable, especially when a new battery is $200. Another thing you have to be careful of, or not like, the spokes on the wheels. So actually I needed a different type of spoke for I want to say like a sensor for work for commuting purposes, and it's not compatible with these wheels. So actually can't use it because they can't mount the sensor on it. It needs just the typical metal spokes. Another issue, this actually works great. It's really comfortable to ride. However, they don't have any adjustment instructions. I didn't get any instructions with this unit. I'd imagine you just take this down, you need a wrench that actually fits it, but they don't include a wrench that fits it. They don't mention it, so I don't know. It just says that it's set for 200 pounds from the factory. The pedals fold up. Actually, these aren't bad. I think they're decent for the purpose. Yeah, I really can't complain about these. They only go one way, I want to say. And what else was there? I think that's about it. But anyways, overall, I wouldn't buy it. Pretty disappointed in it. It's being returned. Oh, that's another thing, sorry. So this has the twist throttle or it's pedal assisted, but there's only a single speed on this. So you can see, one gear. And if you actually want to get to a decent speed, you have to pedal your heart out, and you're not going to maintain that. So if I was going to buy another one, which I probably will, I'm definitely going to see, if they have a couple speeds on it, so that way I can use it more. I'm using this in a flat environment, but it's not real friendly because it does about 15.5 miles an hour, but that's it. And if you're, going with somebody who's on a pedal bike, they can easily hit 15, 20. You can't catch up to them. You're just pedaling and pedaling and pedaling. So again, that's an issue. So the kickstand was nice too. Charger worked. Everything worked, but you know, the brakes are the big thing to me because they're not even safe with how poor they are, especially the back brake. And I'm not going to risk getting hurt over, you know, spending a few $100s more on a bike. Well, hope that helps somebody. I don't know. Oh, yeah, another thing too. If you're going to use this and say commute, put it in and out of like a trunk or carry it with you, it's heavy. It is very heavy. I mean, e-bikes are heavy. It's not anything out of the ordinary. But be aware of that. If you're going to take this up and down stairs, you might not be able to. If you don't have a lot of upper body strength, it's a little awkward too when you're going up and down stairs. Remember that. But my girlfriend, she tried it. She couldn't lift it up and down and go up the stairs or take it to the bike holder, you know, the mount on the bus. So, yeah, and that's another issue. Well, hope this helps somebody. And hey, if Jetson could fix those few issues, mainly the brake, maybe throw a couple gears on there, it wouldn't be bad at all. And then of course, you know, the refurbished battery, but that's a whole separate issue. All right, thanks for watching.